if we want to be very honest with us, we have seen APC for 8 years. We saw PDP for 16 years. We have seen APC for only 8 years. You can compare the two, and I can tell you my personal opinion, quote me, okay, Bakassi, that APC is worse for democracy more than the PDP. And I'll give you my reasons. Under the PDP government, there were several protests. Several. People could speak, question certain things, protests. Yeah? Since Buhari came in, the most that has happened is NSAS. And you know how it ended. You know how NSAS ended. Yeah? Till today, lots of question marks. You get? And if you use economic indices to measure it, it has been a downward trend for human capital development since that time. Things have been on a decline. By whether you want, anyhow you want to take economic indices, take charge. You understand? But we are in so basically right now there are more reasons to even protest than before. But the experts in protest are the people now in power. And the people who understand in them now their work now. I participated in some of the protests they organized now. Like the one we occupied Ojota for to resist fuel subsidy removal. Which they came now and removed. First they said it's gone. Some said it's gone. They removed it. Now we are hearing it's partially removed. We don't even know which one it is. Whether it's gone or it's not gone. So that is how confused we are now. So, and I believe with these few points of mind, you can understand that these guys are worse for us when you compare those two people. You know, we can't even, I don't want to go into foreign exchange rate and all that. Now, when you nudge people, yeah, even when it comes to election results and announcement, you will agree that this last election was the worst that we have seen. Yeah, it's just like being in a football match where they play match on a score goal. Then bring out scoreboard. They award the goal where on a score to the opponent. Una score, shall go. Una go.
Now go check board.
Una go. Make the other people who wanna score pass ball. They say no, na go pass. You say no, now we score. They say no, na go pass. You know they see scoreboard. You say, but this scoreboard is not a reflection of what they have. They say, go to court.
Go to the FA.
If you don't like it, report to the FA. You just say that play, my brother. That's so he stand. They carry trophy, give people go and score good. You understand? But you see, these are the things happening in Nigeria now. Now, this is a country where, I'll give you an example. Somebody like Nnamdi Kanu. Yeah? They lock him. APC lock him since Buhari.
It's not 2021.
APC lock him. Tina, how many people have died in the southeast over all manner of protests and lockdown and no movement and all those things? The people will and see Hulamo. And nobody do anything. You get? Good. So you want now make Peter come out, go lead protests. Then go hold up. Then more people go die again for southeast over nothing. The rest of the country go they move around, they live their life. Una go talk for maybe 1 week.
Once in a while you remember.
Once in a while una remember. Then they gonna say, you know, say they, as in they do sit at home on Mondays for Nnamdi Kanu. Maybe they do sit at home on Tuesdays for P2P. Yeah? How many weeks remain for my people to take go market? How many people remain for my people to take go market?
2 days off the working days.
Then immediately when I talk for night, say no, on P2B we stand. They go give some of our leaders money. They will come talk say na Igbo people. Na know what me na progress. The same thing here, they go come talk say na Igbo people. If I me na kuku they go. You understand? You know say Igbo people na default setting for blame for everything. If you talk too much, they say they go do Oro for 1 year. You know? So this is the reality of the Nigeria that we live in now. We cannot be making those kind of careless mistakes again. Your enemy set trap for you, you just go walk into them. If you were in this country when MK Abiola ran for election, he was supported massively by people across board. We in the southeast, we voted as well. Everybody voted. MKO won. They are not do the result as they do, annulled it. The whole country, we were all angry. People say, MK Abiola, defend your mandate. We are with you. Defend your mandate. We are with you. Declare yourself president. In brothers, push on. MKO declare himself. They carry on, we check on, lock up. Some of the people where they in power now follow supporter. Eh? Now they tell you, when they talk history, because when people they talk sometimes they forget history. They lock MKO. Like play, the man died for prison. They say, if that man, anything happen to him, Nigeria will board, Nigeria will catch fire. The man is gone. With him not being there, his businesses suffered. His family suffered. The loss of, at least, if not for anything, the loss of their family head. Nigeria still there here. Some of the people were support him, don't occupy government position. His legacy now, then they remember that? No. I don't know what
maybe they just changed the democracy day.
So waiting.
They changed it to the day he won the election.
They were call him MK Abiola Day. Not be here, me and you, the University of Lagos. Here. They say, good luck Jonathan say in remembrance of MK Abiola, let us honor him by naming the university after him. The people say no. Remember. They say no, don't change our university to MK Abiola. The same MKO.
No, they're kids. You know this one's a kid. We're not.
The same MKO.
We're not old when.
No, I'm just saying now. And they tell you history now. Okay. The same MKO that was loved, that went to defend his mandate, and they locked him up and he died. They said name university in memory of him. His people say no. Now you want Peter Obina to just go and die. The small candidate where we see, where we help. No, Peter should just stay away from protest. Stay away from all the traps set by human beings. You understand? Let him just be alive.
But so is that what Kenneth Okonkwo is actually?
So I don't know what Kenneth is driving at. But so for me, you understand? I don't know what Kenneth is trying to achieve. But I don't think Kenneth is in a very good position to make utterances about Peter, his profile, his direction, his wisdom, his capacity, his strength. And Kenneth is nowhere in position to make all those ones. And I'll tell you my reason. Kenneth has not won any election in Nigeria. He's my colleague. He's an actor lawyer. I'm an actor engineer. Yeah? He never win any election before. Peter Obi has won election twice. He was 2-term governor of Anambra State.
And he went to court.
Yeah? He has survived trials and tribulations to electoral process. They impeach him. He go court, win him mandate back. If now fight, the guy has shown fight. The guy went into a race 8 months before time and was able to put up a fight for the first time. Any candidate who does not belong to a major party won Abuja and Lagos, the 2 seats of government of action in Nigeria. He won it. There has never been a president that has been president without winning those 2 places. He won those 2 places to show how his spread is. Abuja is northern part, Lagos is western part. You understand what I'm saying? He took those 2 states that INEC cannot deny. You get? So the man has proved himself as a fighter, as a people mobilizer, as a person with integrity, as a person where you fit say, I go stand behind you, whether money day or money no. So you don't get anything to prove to Kenneth. Kenneth never even win one election. But they carry and go court, main defender successfully. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So you to say the man lacks the, you cannot say that. I know Peter personally. He was at my 50th birthday. He was one of my guests at my 50th birthday. He's a strong man. Forget his soft voice. You understand? He's a man that is equal to other men. But when you approach Nigerian politics, you approach with wisdom. And history will tell you that people have gone. Bola Ige died here till tomorrow. Nigerian state never find who. Harry Marshall died in River State. Till today we see the talk story. Yeah? The one where they named this street after I'm here. No. Williams.
Williams. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. He died in Lagos State here. We see the talk story. You understand what I'm saying? You will now add Peter to the list. If I be Peter, if Peter even tries, still that Peter still there around. If not me, I go there somewhere, they take breeze. Can we just move to another thing? Find me another topic. I tell you.
We didn't hire you to remind us or start giving us excuse, but to show the solution and how best to do it. That is the leadership. Dollar was 460, is now 1,005. Fuel was 238, is now about 700. Diesel was 844, is now 1,415. A bag of rice is 35,000, is now about 80. A bag of beans was similar, 35, is now about 90. Gari was 27.28, is now 49.50. A tuber of yam was about 2,007 to 3,000, now is about 10,000. Tomato basket is about 40,000, that is over 150,000. Electricity is 66 kilowatts, is now over 200. You can go on and on. Our debts, even bread, which is a basic thing other countries that subside, like Egypt, bread, smaller, medium bread was 450 naira. It's not 900 naira. The big one is 900, is 1,005. Our debt, like I mentioned, was 87. By end of last year, it was actually 97. The highest we've done within that short period. Now is over 100 trillion. In fact, this year alone, the government, through the Central Bank of Nigeria, had issued and taken from the system borrowing of over 16 trillion naira. You can imagine the interest at almost 20%. It's about 3.2 trillion after 12 months. At that, last year, in a period of 9 months, we spent about 5.7 trillion servicing as debt interest on our payments. So add that. So overall, it's done well. Let's even go back to the overall of the economy. By the time he took over last year, we were still the biggest economy in Africa with $477 billion as our GDP, followed by South Africa, Egypt, Algeria, and Morocco. Today, we are number 4. South Africa is number 1 now. I think about $373 billion. Egypt is second, $347 billion, followed by Algeria, 266. And we are now 252 billion GDP economy. It's even worse when you go to our per capita. We are actually 1/4 of per capita of the list of these nations that I mentioned. South Africa is over 6,000 per capita. Egypt is 4,000 plus. So is Algeria. And then Morocco, which among this is supposed to be the 5th, at 4,210, and we are 1,000 plus. So we actually gone low. We're coming from a low of per capita of 3,000 plus in 2014. So with every other thing have headed south. You see, insecurity is worsened.
Well, let's
corruption has worsened.
Let's
adherence to the rule of law has worsened. The country has been nepotism is at the highest.